The Falkland Islands are a quiet, pristine archipelago of nearly 800 islands. It is located off the coast of Argentina. The island's inhabitants are few, less than 4,000. They often face severe weather, such as sleet and snow, very low temperatures, and high-speed winds that blow all year. The people are also isolated. The Falkland Islands are so far off the map that it has one of the closest cities to Antarctica. How can the good news reach such an isolated people? In 2012, Leonard and Linda Westermeyer, a Seventh-day Adventist missionary couple, arrived in the Falkland Islands. This territory fosters a postmodern culture where the people have little or no interest in religion. Although there are a few churches, they remain practically empty. Many Falklanders spend their lives without ever attending a church. Besides the need to adapt to a different climate, culture, and language, Leonard and Linda had to find creative ways to present the love of Jesus to Falklanders in a sensitive way.
I think the way to share the gospel in a place that is not spiritual and that is not religious, rather I would say that the people are spiritual but they are not religious, is through positive actions. We try to practice love, goodwill, and meet people's needs to win their hearts. And when we are asked, we can then explain the things that we believe.
Leonard and Linda know that the only way to reach people is by following Christ's example. Through a variety of interpersonal and media ministries, they mingle by showing interest in the people and make friends as they care for their well-being.
We look for many ways where we can make a contribution. I started volunteering at a senior home. I pick them up from the hospital, serve them a cup of coffee or tea, and play Scrabble with them. I would visit them as a personal friend. We also established a television ministry. Initially, we wanted to do radio, but we were offered a TV channel. So we are compiling TV programs from different Adventist video ministries. Here, we have a system for transmitting a TV channel. We currently have about 20 programs that are featured. They are devotionals, health programs, exercise programs, painting, photography, wildlife, and a number of interesting shows for the viewership we have here in the city of Stanley.
Linda is an educator by training. As a service to the community, she decided to offer English classes to South American immigrants living on the island. She often invites the students to Friday evening meetings at her home.
I tell them, I want to invite you to a special meeting on Friday. This will be a religious meeting, and you are welcome to participate. It's not an English class, but it will help your English learning. And most students come and continue coming.
We were also able to work in the field of education. I volunteered as a high school substitute teacher. This has opened doors for us. It allowed us the opportunity to be known as good people who are working for positive change on the island.
When the Westermeyers began mission work in the Falkland Islands, there was no established center for these activities, so they used their own home. In their living room, they sang, taught, and prayed for God to bless the people and for an Adventist presence to be established here. Until recently, only the British could own property on the islands, but now laws have changed. the Adventist Church purchased a house with enough space to establish a center of influence and host a regular Sabbath worship program. God answered Leonard and Linda's prayers. Today, another missionary couple carries on the work in the Falkland Islands. Pastor Robeson and Elizabeth Gondim continue to labor for souls as they grow God's family by church planting. Please pray for the work in the Falkland Islands. Pray that the love of Jesus will fill the hearts of the people. And thank you for your support of Adventist Mission.